Are you serious? Are you serious? Everybody get a cup of coffee. Calm down just for a moment. But we have some more breaking news coming out of the Philippines. There's been a powerful, extensive damage, 6.3 earthquake that has rocked the Philippines this morning. And we're still waiting on more reports of just how many casualties, injuries there may be there. It's still early and different time zone. But let me put a shout out real fast for healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. You see, collagen is essential to the building block in the youthfulness, the glow of your appearance. And up to 90% of your skin is made of collagen. After 20 years, the essential ingredient starts decreasing its natural production in your body by 10% every decade. That's why those who increase their collagen intake report experiencing younger looking skin, youthful glow. It will restore and strengthen their skin, hair, nails, teeth, muscles, joints, gut health. Are you serious? That's why I decided, guys, to start taking Ageless Multi Collagen by BioTrust at www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. My family, my friends, everybody seems to be commenting on how much better I'm starting to look, losing a little weight, starting to feel great. And they asked me how I've gotten younger looking. Are you sure about that? But anyway, more vibrance, more energy. Well, you can get yourself back where you need to be by get one scoop, put it in the soup or in the coffee or in the little smoothie shake. Get a scoop in the soup. Guys, listen to me. It's tasteless, it's odorless, it's ageless. It's ageless collagen by BioTrust at www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Yeah, a lot of people are using that now and they're really feeling better. And they're saying, Paul, you're right. Well, let me say something real fast. This earthquake, guys, thank you guys for joining me. Merry Christmas to all of you out there. Very Merry Christmas. 6.3. Not that big. You're right. Not that big, but deadly and dangerous. And it just depends where earthquakes hit. So I'm reporting on it because it is extensive damage. And there's definitely some injuries here. Now it took place in Manila. This earthquake shook some people on this Christmas morning in parts of Luzon, which includes the Metro Manila in the Philippines. State seismologist reported that this magnitude 6.3 earthquake really rocked things about 7:30 this morning there. And it had a depth of 102 kilometers, which is pretty deep, really. So you would think it really wouldn't do any damage. But if you have buildings that are not prepared for this in some of these third world countries, this is what can happen. And in the intensity was a 4, which was strong. Shaking was felt in Limeri and Malvar and several other locations, including Manila, and also even in several other cities. Quezon. The following areas experienced very intense, and so damage, broken windows, crumbled foundations, a lot of different reports, some injuries, people were hurt. And this is a very sad situation for a Christmas morning. The agencies are recording at least 8 more aftershocks have happened since the quake occurred at 7:43 a.m. this Christmas morning there. And, but good news, no tsunami threat, but it's another Christmas Day quake. Guys, seriously, less than 3 hours after this quake, 5.2 earthquake struck at the waters off the coast of the Philippines. They've actually upgraded that now to 5.5. So the Philippines were hit with a 6.3, and then 3 hours later, a 5.5 in a different location off the coast of the Philippines. But 2 Christmas Day quakes off the coast of the Philippines, off the coast one in Manila or the suburbs of Manila, the other one. There are injuries. We don't know how many people have been injured or taken to hospitals. We don't have any reports of anybody being killed. I think most of these injuries are probably minor or not as bad. Things falling on people, that kind of thing. I'm never saying that's good, but still, this was a pretty significant earthquake with some intensity for sure. And even though it was a 6.3, there is still some significant damage in the Philippines from this earthquake. So that's the report coming out of there. We just pray for all those folks on this Christmas morning. It's the last thing you want to hear of it, earthquakes on a Christmas morning, but it happened. Of course, I've already did a video reporting on the explosion in Nashville, Tennessee. This is looking more like it was definitely intentional. The police have already said that. The FBI is on the scene. The CIA is there now. So is the Department of Homeland Security. Somebody drove in with an RV, parked it downtown right on the corner there of 2nd and Commerce, and they left that RV sitting there. Police came by around 6 o'clock this morning, saw the RV sitting there on a Christmas morning, thought that really looks strange. And so they picked up the phone, they called for the bomb unit. And as the bomb unit was coming, somebody detonated this thing. I don't know if it was remote control detonation. It's too early to say, but I'm telling you, it rocked downtown Nashville. I want to thank Renee Toureau. She's the fiddler down there, professional fiddler. And of course, she's part of our online family. Went to Israel with us, just does a wonderful job. She's actually going to help me on my next music CD, going to join the band that we already have and just put together a great CD we're going to do. But anyway, she was down there in Nashville. She reported on this. The authorities are there. There's significant damage in downtown Nashville, blowing out shop windows. 3 people have been hospitalized from a hotel very close. Stores damaged, buildings damaged. They parked it right in front of the AT&T building. And this is, to me, it looks like a serious terrorist attack of some sort. Why would you do this and detonate it, apparently remote control? And why would you do this on Christmas morning in the heartland of America? It feels like a message being sent to us here in the United States. We're going to have to figure out what this is. You say, Paul, you're reading too much into it. Really? Why should I read it? Why in the world would somebody blow up? I mean, this wasn't just some little small bomb. This thing rocked several buildings, blowing out the windows of several buildings. And if this would have been Christmas Eve, it would have killed hundreds of people. But it was done on Christmas Day. So it looks to me like someone's trying to send America a message. And it's also on Christmas morning, so it's going to be against Christianity. It's against Jesus Christ. It's against the heartland of America. It's against Western. That's what it looks like. And you say, well, you're reading too much into it. Really? This is the kind of stuff that happens in Germany, France, the United Kingdom, Belgium. This is what goes on in Europe all the time. It has the hallmarks of a hatred against Christ. I don't know if it is or not. We haven't heard that yet from the authorities, but certainly it was intentional. So earthquake in the Philippines, very powerful. And then pray for the folks there. A lot of damage on a Christmas morning. Sad to have that happen. And also massive damage downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Prayers going up there. God bless all of you. Merry Christmas, though, to everyone. I pray that you're blessed and highly favored. Now I'm going to go sit back down, get another fresh cup of coffee, kick back in the recliner for a little bit, spend some time with my beautiful bride, Miss Heidi. And yes, and some of you said that we're the dynamic duo. I'm starting to think that that's true. I think I've known that for about 38 years. Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. The Bible said in the last days that perilous times will come, or dangerous times will come. Also, pray that the Congress gets done with their pride and goes ahead and passes this stimulus bill. The president of the United States said he's ready to sign it, but he's not going to be. He's not going to. He wants. There's too much foreign aid being given, and only $600 for every American, and he wants $2,000 to be given to every American and less to be sent abroad. That's a simple request by the president. He's not even fighting the Democrats on how much they want to give billions of dollars to their broken cities that are really broke, busted, and disgusted by their mismanagement. He said they can even have that. Just give more money to the American people. He wants to give every one of you $2,000 instead of $600. But for some reason, the Mitch McConnell's stumbling and bumbling and fumbling around out there, and Pelosi wants a lot of pork in the bill for her people. So can somebody pick up the phone and call your Congress and your senators and say, give the people their money, give the people $2,000 and get this thing done? I tell you, they may just mess around and decide not to do nothing. Okay. Wouldn't shock me. Pray for this nation. God bless.